As it's me, it's Queen Elset Haru, and I'm coming to you today with another exciting edition of Ask An Aquarius. Okay, so I got a message from a woman who is in love with an Aquarius. This woman is a Gemini. She's in love with an Aquarius, and the Aquarius is in love with someone else, another woman, and the Aquarius is still entertaining her, calling her, seeing her, talking with her. You know, that kind of thing. So she wants me to tell her she's in love with this Aquarius, but he's in love with somebody else. So she wants me to tell her, what do I think she should do about it? So first and foremost, you don't need me to tell you that you both lack integrity, because you wouldn't be asking me this question if you didn't already know that. This is a major lack of integrity on both your parts. And I'm only saying this because I've been there. I've done this and I got chewed up and spit out. And after that, I was like, you know what? Now I see why. They always say not to do stuff like that. Because number one, the gentleman is in love with this woman, but he has no problems betraying her and spending time with you. So that already tells you his integrity is lacking. And he's only spending time with you to drag you along in case, you know, he wants side action, in case he gets lonely, in case it doesn't work out with this person, in case she leaves him. So it's like a safety net, you know, a backup. So he's already being, like I said, selfish in doing so. And then you are like, well, I love him. Okay, you have a noble reason for wanting to be in this relationship. You have a noble reason. You actually have love and care for him. And love is always a wonderful thing. But this is where you're making your mistake at. You already know that he's with somebody. So you're helping him deceive another person, another woman at that. And I always say there's a special place in hell for women who do things to other women. I've always said that don't support other women, that aren't there for other women. There's always some weirdness to that. It's always something with that. Some jealousy, some problems, something with that, some self-hatred. There's always a problem with that. And here you are helping this man deceive another woman. How would you feel if that was you? Because that's the risk that you're running right now. One or two things is only thing that can happen in a situation like this is he can leave her and be with you, and now you have to watch your back, because now you know he lacks integrity. You know the kind of stuff he does. He with this woman, living with this woman, got kids with this woman, been with her for years, and is still entertaining you the whole time. So you know the kind of person he is. And when it's your turn, what do you think he's going to be doing while you're at work? What do you think he's going to be doing when you're visiting your people? So you're opening the door now to become that same entity. Instant karma. That's instant. So now you've gone from the person that's helping him betray to the one who's being betrayed. So you don't need me to tell you any of that, because I think that's the part you already know. But what you do need me to tell you is this. There's a reason why you think this behavior is okay. There's a reason why you're allowing this to happen. There's something going on inside of you. And this person, this man, in my opinion, is just coming forward, like I said, a life lesson. And that life lesson is going to be quite ugly, because you've put yourself in a very treacherous situation. And you only gave yourself two possible outs. It's very infrequent that a situation like this ends well. Usually you just go, like I said, into the next cycle. You now become the betrayed, and somebody else helps him betray you. And then if you leave him, that person now becomes the next one. It's like a wheel. It just keeps going and going. That's one possibility. The other possibility is that he just drags you along and keeps you on the side forever, which is usually the overwhelming possibility. So either way, you've put yourself in a really bad position, and you put yourself in a position with somebody who's not even trustworthy. If you were going to be with him, you can't even trust this guy. So what you need more so than anything else is to soul search and figure out why you think this is okay. Because somewhere along the line, you got the message that this behavior wasn't inappropriate, and it is. So you need to go back and figure out what that something is. Secondly, why is your self-love where it's at? Because there's a reason why you think it's okay for you to be with somebody who doesn't care about you. What happened with you? You know, something happened with you, some kind of message came to you where you think that it's okay for you not to be treated with respect, for you not to be number one, for you to be second fiddle to somebody else. Somewhere along the lines, you got some message twisted because none of that is okay. And you got to go back and look at that. And when you're telling me about feeling compelled to him, I told you about them compulsions. I done told y'all some of them compulsions is all about life lessons. People always think that if they feel something strongly, it has to be positive or it has to be destined. And sometimes it is. But in some cases, it's not. It's destined in the sense that it comes into your life at that time to show you something you need to learn. But it's not destined in the sense that you belong with this person. You belong learning this lesson is what this is about. You need these lessons now. You need to learn more self-love now. You need to learn what's going on in your psyche that makes this okay now. So you can change it. And you can have the relationship that you want. Because if you have this going on, your heart chakra, the area in you that radiates, love and feelings and draws towards you, loving situations. Something in there is off wire when you're not loving yourself. Something in there is screwed up when you allow things like this to happen. Something in there is off. You said it yourself. He's not in love with me. He's in love with somebody else. He just likes spending time with me. Why is that okay for you? Why do you not know that you deserve to be with somebody who loves you? You see? And you might have never even thought about these questions. I don't know. You might already know. I don't know. But this is the real gist of the problem. The gist of the problem isn't this guy. It's not this peasy head boy and his woman. The gist of the problem is what's going on in you. Because this peasy head boy scamper off, and it'll be another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And it'll keep happening. Because you have to get this part of the lesson. It's never cool to mess with somebody and help them betray and deceive someone else. It's never cool. Our society acts like infidelity is no big deal. They act like it's no problem. But it's a lack of integrity. That's the bottom line. It is a big deal. If you're deceiving people, it's a big deal. I don't care what you're deceiving them about. It's a big deal. So think about those things, because those are the important things. And you need to step off homeboy. He's an Aquarius too. Homeboy is either, like I said before, selfish. Selfish is definitely. And he is using you for whatever it is he wants. That's a very dark habit, a very gray Aquarius habit. And other people do it too. Very dark, very gray energy. And so you need to kiss him goodbye. Tell him, I really like you. I care about you. I'm in love with you. But this is not cool. I deserve better than this. And the person you're with deserves better than this. And you leave it be. Stop answering. Block him if you got to. I don't care what you got to do. Leave him be. When I was in this situation on more than one occasion, it took me to the last time to realize that all the stuff I'm just telling you now. And when I was in this situation that last time, all I thought about was me and how it affected me and what I was going through and all that other crap. But when it was over, years later, a couple years down the line, I started thinking about the other woman that was in the situation. And I started thinking about how my karma kicked my ass for doing that shit. And I started thinking about how she didn't deserve that. How that wasn't even fair to her. You know? I hope it helps. See you later.